The story of The Mandalorian resumes in Chapter 2, The Child. Spoilers are coming right up, so consider yourself warned. After retrieving the target, Mando's ship is taken by Jawas. He must complete a dangerous task to get it back. I'm Daily Rollard, and today we're reviewing the second episode of The Mandalorian. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Like the last episode, the second chapter has a lot of fighting. There's a brief fight at the beginning, another chase with the Jawas, and the main fight with the Mud Monster. Some of these fights are good, and the Jawa chase was pretty entertaining. However, it gets repetitive pretty quickly. The Mud Monster fight essentially consists of the monster charging at Mando several times. Future episodes shouldn't include this many fight scenes. It's fun at first, but just gets boring after some time. And like I said in the last review, The Mandalorian adds many new aspects to the galaxy, but also brings back some old ones. In Chapter 2, we get to see the Jawas, who appeared in the very first movie. The Jawas are always fun to see and are pretty funny characters, so nothing wrong with that. It was cool to see their vehicles and more of their culture as well. And that fight seems pretty entertaining, with Mando literally disintegrating Jawas and chasing after their fortress as it tries to get away. Now, the only big plot element that this episode moves along is the titular character, the child, otherwise known as Baby Yoda. And this guy is seriously adorable. They do a great job of portraying him as innocent as well as making sure the audience loves him. But at the same time, they push his story forward and hint at his role in the bigger picture. During the fight, the child saves Mando by using the Force or another power to freeze the monster. This succeeds, but the child is drained. Perhaps this could develop the Yoda species more? Whatever the case, I thought that reveal was done well. As for some other fun things, it was nice to see the guy from the last episode who helped Mando. He's an interesting character and I've enjoyed his role in the past two episodes. And again, the Jawas are hilarious, just like they were in the first movie, especially with the egg and their overall behaviors. In addition, there were also some really beautiful scenes visually, especially with the environment. I love the scene where Mando's silhouette was seen against the sunset. And lastly, that montage of Mando and his friend fixing the ship was done nicely as well. However, the visuals were also a major problem in the episode. So many of the scenes were extremely dark, and lighting really could have been better. There were a lot of nighttime scenes with Mando trying to fix the ship, and it was very hard to see what exactly was going on in these scenes. Even the montage where they fixed the ship was so dark, and that's another thing, pretty much all of the scenes that took place inside a ship were way too dark. With Mando's gray colors, it was just really difficult to see what the characters were trying to do. Nighttime scenes often look great in cartoons, but they just weren't delivering in this episode. Another issue, this episode really didn't move the plot enough, and it could have been a lot shorter or simply didn't need to exist. The Mud Monster fight really wasn't that amazing. I would hate for this to turn to Ninjago Season 11, with an overuse of fights and monsters. And I realize that a lot of this is common to Star Wars, but I wouldn't exactly be thrilled about constantly seeing these monster fights. Anyways, Chapter 2 was an okay episode. I'm fairly underwhelmed by it, but it was fine for what it is. I'm gonna rate it 6.5 out of 10. The fights were alright, the Jawas were entertaining, and the reveal about Baby Yoda was great. But the episode also suffers from poor lighting and a lack of plot relevancy. But I've heard Chapter 3 is the best one yet, so I'm excited to find out why. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone ever you know, and let me know what you guys thought of Chapter 2 of The Mandalorian. And I will see you next time.